What happened to LEGO Space? The answer to that question will certainly be different depending on who you ask. For some older AFOLs, they might tell you that it's been gone since 1999, when Space's original run ended with Insectoids. For others, they'll tell you it's alive and well, with the 4 LEGO City Space sub-themes that have been released over the last 12 years. In addition, you can't forget about the portion of the fan population who are convinced that LEGO Space is nothing more than the retro blue starships LEGO reinvented in 2014 for the LEGO Movie and in 2022 for the company's 90th anniversary. But for myself and other LEGO fans across the globe, including many that happen to be in Gen Z, LEGO Space has been gone for a decade, as the property has been dead since the last unlicensed LEGO Space theme hit shelves, that being Galaxy Squad in 2013. So why hasn't LEGO released an unlicensed space theme since 2013? And what does the future of LEGO Space look like? My surface level answer is that LEGO Space is gone because its final theme, Galaxy Squad, flopped. Plain and simple. The line only lasted 1 year, and even though it was finally retired in 2014, a handful of Galaxy Squad sets were still on LEGO Shop at Home until 2015. While I'm unable to access any specific information on the theme's financials, I remember it hitting clearance pretty quickly in my area, as fans were torn on this theme, with many in direct opposition to the sets and bug-like aliens the Galaxy Squad members were put up against. In addition, LEGO Space is gone because LEGO gave fans too much way too soon. Galaxy Squad was LEGO's 3rd unlicensed space theme they had released in a 4-year period, and while each of those themes, those being Space Police, Alien Conquest, and Galaxy Squad all had their differences, they all had the same basic storyline: humans fighting aliens. To give the same audience 3 similar space lines in a 4-year period was a big mistake on LEGO's part, and it almost begs the question, did LEGO go into Galaxy Squad expecting it to fail? And if so, were they okay with it? Now, of course, the idea that LEGO might have sabotaged one of their own themes is heresy for any LEGO fan to suggest. But at the same time, who at LEGO thought this was a good idea to release another unlicensed space theme? Brick Jagger, a longtime user on the online forum Eurobricks, revealed in a 2016 post that some of the Galaxy Squad sets were recycled Alien Conquest prototypes. Alien Conquest was due for a second wave in 2012, but it was cancelled. It would have been weird to have the theme skip a year and then come back, so the sets were probably just rebranded. Alien Conquest was ultimately replaced on shelves by the 2012 Monster Fighters theme, but the return of LEGO Space months later with Galaxy Squad still leaves me with many unanswered questions. Why didn't LEGO simply push back Monster Fighters 1 more year? Why did they feel the need to recycle certain prototypes? Why not give fans a break from LEGO Space? And that's where the idea that LEGO might have gone into Galaxy Squad expecting it to fail begins to make more sense. Now, I am not the first one to put this idea out there that LEGO released this theme knowing full well that it'd be the company's last space theme. As in a 2021 Galaxy Squad retrospect, Nick on Planet Ripple stated,
"But looking at these, I get the impression the designers knew this could be their last chance to make a proper space theme, to get builds like these out of their system."
LEGO was okay with Galaxy Squad failing because at the end of the day, it was just another space theme, and with it being the last, there was no reputation or image they had to protect. But that makes me ask, why did LEGO Space have to end? While many cite Star Wars as the reason for LEGO Space's decade-long hiatus, I myself beg to differ, as in my opinion, space themes did not align with the LEGO Group's new strategy when it came to creating new unlicensed themes. Sure, Star Wars might have prevented unlicensed space themes from becoming evergreen lines, but the Star Wars theme is not the reason why we do not have LEGO space sets anymore. Starting in the mid-2010s, LEGO began to rethink their strategy when it came to creating new unlicensed themes. Instead of just creating more themes here and there that would inevitably end after 2 to 4 waves, LEGO began to purposely create themes that were more than just a lineup of sets. Mixels, Nexo and Shima all had their own TV shows. Elves was created to replicate Friends' success. Hidden Side's app was an integral part of the line, and Monkey Kid and its TV show were created to appeal to the growing Chinese demographic. Yes, I know, almost all these themes no longer exist, but it's clear that LEGO was not done with creating multifaceted, unlicensed themes, which they hope to transition into evergreen lines. Galaxy Squad, or any LEGO space theme for that matter, probably does not exist in LEGO's future plans. They're perfectly content with releasing space sets under the City or Creator banner. And while they may not include the classic alien versus human storyline, I think the company is content with its current strategy when it comes to releasing unlicensed themes. But this affects more than just LEGO Space. This practice by LEGO has had huge repercussions on all classic LEGO properties. The failure of Galaxy Squad, the Last Space theme, and the subpar responses to 2013's Castle and 2015's Pirate lines all allowed LEGO to make this transition with ease. Sure, we can complain and nitpick all day long. The 2013 Castle wave wasn't that special. And compared to the 2009 theme, 2015's Pirates had a worse lineup of sets. But again, LEGO gave us all one final chance to keep these themes alive. And while we had no clue that it would be the last time we'd see these properties, we as fans might have had a chance to keep these alive. Now, these three classic properties have all suffered the same fate. After their initial decade to 2 decade long runs pre-2000, they all had anywhere from 2 to 5 reboots from 2000 to 2015. And now, the only sets we get from these properties are either under the Creator and or City banner, or as large D2C remakes. So what happened to LEGO Space? Will we ever get another theme or wave of sets independent of City or Creator? Unfortunately, I doubt it.